Hi everybody! Today, Shelley is here again so we can tell you guys the story of the three bears. So we're going to get started. Today, we're going to tell you and show you more signs during the story, okay? So this is our story today. Da-da-da. We sign Goldilocks like this because of her golden yellowish hair, right? Goldilocks, that's the Y. And then we sign bear, like almost like their claws, but also like a bear hug, right? Easy to remember. And then we sign three, like three. You guys already know that. And we sign, what else would we need to know right at the beginning? I guess that's all. We'll learn a lot of signs as we go. So we have Papa Bear. Hello. We have Mama Bear. And we have little baby bear, who looks more like a toddler to me, but, you know, not wearing a diaper, so I think he's more older than a baby. Okay, and we also have Goldilocks in our story. Here she is. Okay, and I'm going to set Goldilocks right here so I don't forget that she's in our story. Here we go. Once upon a time. And always when you say once upon a time, you say way back in the past, right? Look at how Miss Shelley does this thing with her fingers where she makes it look really, woo, awesome. It's way back in the past. Once upon a time, in a forest far, far away. So it's lots of trees, right? Lots of trees. There was a little house. You guys already know how to sign house. It's a little house. And three bears lived there. Now, one morning, Mama Bear had made porridge for everybody to eat. She made it for breakfast. So breakfast is signed with food that you eat in the morning. Breakfast. Now, everybody's going to eat, but they started to take a bite, and guess what happened? Any ideas? You guys also know how to say what happened, right? The word happen happens a lot in our songs. This is where Papa Bear said, "Oh, this porridge is too hot!" And he signed hot. And Mama Bear said, "I do declare my porridge is too hot as well." Hot. You like the way they sign? Hot. Watch Shelley's signs. They're better than the puppets. And this is Baby Bear. And Baby Bear was like, "Oh no, I burned my tongue. My porridge is too hot as well." Well, Mama Bear decided we should all go for a walk while our porridge cools down. And they left the house with nobody in it. While they were gone on their walk, a little girl came by. Now you guys know how to sign girl. And little is like a short little girl. We don't usually sign little like this if you're talking about a person, okay? The little girl came up to the door and she knocked. "Is anybody home?" Nobody answered. So, you know, being a little girl in a story, she decided to open the door and walk right in. So she went on in the stranger's house. I'm not sure that was the best idea, but she did. And she decided to try to eat their food right off their table. Now, she tried the big Papa Bear's bowl first. Now, when we sign bowls, we're going to sign the different sizes of the bowls. So Papa Bear's bowl would be a big bowl, right? She tried that one first, and it was too hot. Hot. We learned that earlier. Hot. Whew. She didn't like it. Didn't like it. So she went on over to the medium-sized bowl. That was the Mama Bear's bowl, okay? Then she tried it, and it was too cold. She didn't like it. Then she moved over to the Baby Bear's bowl, which was just a little baby bear-sized bowl, right? And she tried it, and it was just right. So it was perfect. It was delicious, delicious, and it was perfect. It was, how are you signing perfect? Perfect. Just right, exact, right on, exactly perfect. Now, here's the thing, okay? The thing with all of these signs that we were just trying is that she was trying things, okay? So trying is trying, like she tried it. She wanted to try the porridge. Now she's going to go try some chairs, okay? So she moves on into the living room. So, we just left the kitchen. So kitchen, okay, like a baking room. Now we're going into the living room, which is like a TV watching, hanging out kind of a room. People sign that differently depending on what they use their living room for. You don't sign living room usually, I don't think. What do you think? I mean, you might if you live in there a lot. So.
Yeah, sometimes we call it like a rec room.
Which this is kind of like the sign also for like vacation, like you're hanging out, vacation room, right? Watching some Netflix, TV. Yeah. She finger spells really good, doesn't she? All right. So anyways, she goes in there and there's 3 chairs. So chairs is signed like chair, right? Chair 2 times. So sit is once. Chair 2 times. So you're in the chair and she tries Daddy's chair and it's too hard. So hard, like a rock. She just could not handle it. So hard. Then she tried Mama's chair. Mama Bear's chair was too soft. So that's kind of squishy. Shelley just signed she kind of sunk down into it, right? It was squishy and she went, whew, sunk down. Now here we have, do you see her face too when she sinks in? Whew. It wasn't like, whew, I'm sinking into a chair, right? Make sure your facial expression matches your signs. Okay? Next we had Baby Bear's chair. And of course it was a rocking chair, so you get to sign rocking chair. It's rocking, okay? And it was just right again. Perfect. But she broke his chair. Goldilocks. I see her right here. Look at her. She looks real happy about breaking people's chairs. Not making good choices today, Goldilocks. Now Goldilocks decided to go up the stairs and see if she could find a place to take a nap. Okay, so she went up the stairs, which looks like climbing up the stairs. You can just walk up the stairs. Any other ways to walk up the stairs? Okay, and she got up to the stairs and she saw 3 beds. Now the sign for bed looks like you would think the sign for sleep would look like, right? You'd think, oh, I'm going to sleep. This is the sign for bed. This is the sign for sleep or sleepy, that kind of thing. Okay, so she was sleepy, so she went to find a bed. She found a bed that was really tall, and she tried it first. That was Papa Bear's bed, but Papa Bear's bed was too tall for her, and she did not feel safe. She felt like she was going to fall off. Yeah, so she went to Mama Bear's bed. Mama Bear's bed was too short. It was so close to the floor that she felt like she was on the floor. So this is the sign for floor. Okay, and she just decided this was too low. It was too low to the ground. So she decided to try Baby Bear's bed, which was just right. It was so right, in fact, that she fell asleep. She was comfortable. So that was another sign we were asked to teach, was comfortable. Okay, comfortable. So she fell asleep in the comfortable bed, and while she was sleeping, somebody came home. Papa Bear came in first, tried his porridge, and said, "What is this? Somebody's been eating my porridge." Mama Bear said, "Oh, I do declare, somebody's been eating my porridge too." She fainted right away. Baby Bear came in and started to eat his porridge, but there was nothing left. So Baby Bear said, "Somebody ate my porridge and it's all gone." So tragic. Well, Papa Bear was trying to get Mama Bear to wake up from her fainting spell. As soon as he got her to wake up, they went into the living room to have her sit down because she had just passed out. So when they went into the living room, Papa Bear tried to sit in his chair and he could tell right away, "Somebody's been sitting in my chair." So crazy, right? They just went on a walk and then come home and all the stuff's messed up. Mama Bear's resting in her chair and she says, oh, this is so uncomfortable. I do declare somebody's been sitting in my chair as well and I'm not happy about it." But this time she didn't pass out. Next, Baby Bear said, "Oh, I can't even sit in my chair. Somebody's been sitting in it and they broke it." Poor Baby Bear. He's having a rough day. No porridge, broken chair. Poor little guy. They decided to go upstairs and see if they could find out what's happening. So they all three walked up the stairs, and Papa Bear first noticed his bed had been messed up, and he said, "Somebody's been sleeping in my bed. This is not okay. Why is there a stranger in our house?" And the sign for stranger is stranger. Not okay with Papa Bear. Mama Bear is really mad because, "I declare, I just washed that laundry last night. I just did all the sheets and everything, and I had them all perfect, and now they're all messed up. Who's been in my bed?" Baby Bear goes, "I know who's been in bed. She's right here. Look at this girl. She's a human in our bed." Just then, Goldilocks woke up and saw 3 bears looking at her. Now, if you woke up and you saw 3 bears looking at you, would you be happy? Scared? How would you feel? She's feeling scared. So, even though her face looks like a puppet face that's happy, she's actually like, "Oh!" She jumps out the window and runs away. And the bears lived happily ever after and fixed all of their stuff, and Goldilocks never came back to bother them because they scared her so much. The end. Now that's how you say the end, at the end of a story. So we learned bear, mama, papa, baby bear. We learned chair, soft, hard, just right, perfect, or exact. We learned hot porridge. We learned porridge. We learned cold. We also learned going up the stairs. We learned breaking something, breaking the chair. We learned bed, the sign for bed, and the sign for sleep. Okay, and the sign for sleepy. And the sign for, I think we learned the sign for being scared. Right? And then she ran away and jumped out the window. We learned the sign for window. Okay, and if there's any other signs that you guys wanted to know from this book, or that you were just thinking, "Oh, they should have done that and I didn't catch it," just message us in the comments below, or send us an email or a text and let us know if you need any other signs, okay? All right, have an amazing day. Bye, everybody.